Let's create some cover art for this mini journal. I'm going in totally free and clear of an idea that I want to try. The only thing I know is that I want it to cover the entire journal cover with this gesso. Everything else I'm doing as it's coming to me. I have an idea of the colors, but no clear idea of a pattern and what I want to create. This is all intuitive. A lot of my work is intuitive. I recently started using templates in my projects or swatches. This one, I went straight in without any type of plan. I have no clear vision on what stencil I want to use. I'm just going into the work headfirst and just laying down color. I don't even know if some of these things I'm using or some of the mediums that I'm using will blend well. And that's the point of me doing a template, is to make sure the mixed media will actually perform like I want it to perform when I'm doing this. So this is actually the first cover art that I'll be doing, and this I'm using this as the guide. I have a swap journal with a friend of mine, and I wanted to do the same technique, so this is my tester journal. I originally have a script from a story that I wrote here inside that I'll be probably covering up with artwork because I don't really need this journal anymore. So as always, I'm going in with my dauber and using the template or the stencil and just putting down color. I was in the zone and did not let the gesso dry with the ink in between this phase. And you will see when I get down to this section here that it will lift. Now, while I'm pushing the ink on the stencil, I can see that it feels a little loose underneath, but I'm just going for it. Instead of pulling it off slowly and drying it, I just kept going. And that's the moment where I realized this is still wet. So I pull it off and assessed, yep. And like my art teacher used to tell me, there are no mistakes in art. So I will figure out how to blend that in later. Look at this pull. Very satisfying pull. I did not have to remove that, but I think because I realized it was still wet, I did not want to have that run anywhere else. So I'm just using, I think this is jewelry resin, if I'm not mistaken. It could be nail resin. I don't know. It's UV resin. And I should have set that as well, but this is all me doing things fast and learning as I'm going. And I say that because by this point I had not set the resin, and I ended up editing this video, but it lifted and I had to put it back down. But this is a portion of where I'm just adding different accents and trying to build from the background. My signature 3 lines. I love the 3 lines. I'm not even sure what originally just got me intrigued with this, but it's an easy enough mark making technique, so I just use that. Lines and circles, to me, I just love the way they look in my work. 01011. No, I'm just kidding. You'll see me use this glow stick in a lot of my work when I'm doing the circles. It's just a perfect circle, and I don't know if I ever actually use the glow stick for the intended purpose, but I love it in a lot of my circles in my work. This is what I'm using to build up some of the darkness because I don't have control over using the distress sprays yet. So it sprays out a lot heavier than what I would anticipate. So now I'm just going back in and covering some of those splotches with jewels. These are just accent pieces. This is from an embellishment kit. To me, it reminds me of like the bedazzled jewels, but in this kit, it had flat back beads and those rhinestones or, diamond jewels. And I'm using air quotes. You just can't see me. I finished the cover by using gold mica and a little more resin and painted the entire cover. Tell me what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.